Welcome to another series here from Central Portugal where we are starting our homestead. We have some very ambitious plans for this year to kickstart us living here, but from the beginning we are Honeymoon Campers and we've travelled all the way from the UK to Portugal via Turkey just to look for the perfect property we would like to call home and start our homestead project that we've been dreaming about. We bought this empty piece of land in late 2022 and last year we started utilising everything there was on the property to get us started. We learned what no running water meant in a day-to-day life and the struggles of not having battery storage for our solar system. This year we're even smarter, stronger and more excited to get to work. Good morning from our Portuguese village. We are really excited to be back here on our land on this 7 a.m. gloomy morning. It took us 4 days to get here, which surprisingly is quite good. We expected it to take a lot longer, but then we did want to have a holiday on the way in France and Spain. Halfway through we decided just to get here and enjoy this peace and quiet and have a nice time here instead of spending it elsewhere.
What peace and quiet? Get to work.
Peace and quiet too.
You happy? You happy to be here? Queremos.
We arrived yesterday really late at night, just as the sun was getting down, so we could just see how overgrown the land was, but not enough time to do anything. So today, first thing in the morning, we want to get on it, and then we have to go and do some food shopping, get back here and do some more work, and then chill. But everything stayed in a really good condition, I think. Like the white solar shed is still white. Our paths were a great idea because there's no weed on the paths. All around the paths is extremely overgrown. There's some bushes that are almost as tall as me. This might look like a spaceship, but it's a car, and we brought it here beginning of this year just so we've got something normal sized to drive around, and also just to get all the building material and everything that we don't want to be carrying in the van. So let's unwrap it. All's great. Got my key. Let's see what it looks like inside. Pretty good for 8 months of non-usage. Exciting news, we managed to get it running in the first go. However, one of the tyres is totally flat and the rest 3 tyres are really low in air pressure. So it's a good job that we're going food shopping anyway, so we'll go and get a compressor on our way too, and then we'll be able to drive this car with aircon, which is obviously a huge dream. Unfortunately the van doesn't have any air conditioning, so I can't wait to drive this around here in Portugal.
We've got a lot of things to do on our list this time when we're in Portugal for the next 4 months. But in terms of where we are compared to where we were a year ago, it's such a big difference. We've got running water, we've got electricity, well, we've got an extra car, which means we can set this as a base. It's just night and day difference, so I'm really excited to get stuck in.
We just got back from food shopping. We went to the hardware store as well just to pick up some bits and bobs, and we are now back on the land. It's extremely hot. I've got my bestie here and we're gonna change over the cars. So we want the van to be quite stationary on the property. We want to use the pickup truck for most of our travels and daily shops and whatnot. So we need to get this out of this tight corner that it's in, that it's been staying at under the covers. Make sure that the pickup truck is in front of the van, which currently it's not. With the car and the van in place, it's time to make some coffee. We're currently absolutely obsessed with
What happened?
I fell over again today. But this time round I thought I sprained my ankle. It really hurt, as you could hear on that scream.
How's your ankle though?
It's okay. It's not sprained. It's not broken. I can move it. It was just very painful.
Not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor us, please do.
Just gonna get that tag out there.
Do we need to go to the hospital?
No, but we really need to get my ass over there to make that coffee.
I carry you.
You never did that on the wedding day. So my coffee is on the stove. It's the first time I'm actually having coffee in about 3 weeks. I've been super poorly the last 3 weeks. Still am. Extreme vertigo. I can't even put it any other way. So hence why I keep falling over today. My head is not with it, and I can't really walk with the camera in my hand because it's just making me even more dizzy. I am, however, a lot better than I was about 3 weeks ago, but I really want to have a coffee, and we've kept having tonic espressos before beginning of summertime, so I'm really excited to get back on it. So I've got some lemon, orange and tonic water in there, and whilst I'm waiting for my coffee to heat up, I'm just going to cut some watermelon for the lunch. If you've got ice, I highly recommend using it. Unfortunately, my ice is still in a form of water, so I'm just going to pour that in to cool it down because everything's really hot. I think we really are lacking a proper storage space for household stuff. We've obviously got the shed for stuff that you keep in the shed, but we've not got much storage space. So the van's obviously pretty full with clothing and stuff that, you know, you keep when you're traveling, and the trailer has very limited storage as well. By limited, I mean the cupboards are not very deep, so I can't even put a plate flat down, and I've got some glass plates now. Yay! Dream come true. But I've got nowhere to put them, so I'm hoping that a wooden shelving unit, quite deep, quite wide, will do the trick. I'll be able to put all plates, all pans on there. That's one thing I really want to do sometimes in the next couple of weeks. That's my priority for Martin to do. Apparently Martin has different priorities. I'm using these as my brush because I don't have a brush. Day 2 on the land here in Portugal. We bought a really crappy trimming head. I don't know exactly how you call these. Turns out it's really crappy, and Martin has to start and stop trimming every 5 minutes, every 3 minutes. Really frustrating, so we're probably gonna give that a bit of a rest today. and do other stuff.
After a little bit of strimming this morning, when the weather was still pretty bearable, we decided to go to the timber shop, put in our new pickup truck to use, and we got some OSB board to finish the solar shed, because I want to do some more electric stuff in there, but I want to cover the walls with OSB first. And we also got some wood, some treated wood, so you know we can use it outside. We've got multiple projects, it's not for one specific project, so we just went with a number that we wanted to spend and thought, right, let's just get some wood and we'll use it until it's gone, and in the meantime it's going to keep us busy. But first we need some vitamins. Oh. Right.
We got the wood unpacked, I've made some coffee, and what are you up to? Apart from being super tired and super sweaty.
I think I made the decision that an outdoor shower should be one of the first projects, mainly because of this weather.
I'm so happy you decided on that.
I know you are. I did take that into consideration as well.
Come on, let's have that iced coffee.
I'm gonna have some iced coffee and then planning out this outdoor shower here.
Come on, it's too hot. Now that's a proper tonic espresso with ice today.
Outdoor shower project, temporary, before we do the actual toilet later on. What I've done is I've put landscaping fabric on the bottom so no weeds can get through. I've put a pallet on top. I'm leveling the pallet. Eventually I'm going to cover the pallet with some decking pieces, and what we're going to do is we're going to mount the shower to the tree that's here. This area is pretty private, and yeah, it's going to be a nice outdoor shower with warm water as well. You might be thinking, why is it so tall? Well, my plan is to do the walls as tall as they need to be and then cut off the tops. So this is what we've got. Got a platform, got 3 studs, and then we're gonna have walls, only 2 walls. The back wall to cover us from the bushes, which isn't really necessary, but that's where the water heater is gonna go on the outside. And we decided we're gonna have the shower head there rather than on the tree as planned previously. And then this is the little privacy wall here. Well, I'm not gonna go all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna go kind of roughly around the knee area. I've got all my planks cut up and now it's getting them in place.
That was so good. I've been talking about this outdoor shower since last year and I'm so happy we've finally done it. Well, Martin has finally done it and I could use it. There's some last touches that I want to do. I want to put some flowers on the other side and some more flowers on the bottom perhaps. We'll see. But I love it. I so love it. Thanks for tuning in on this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're so happy with what we've done in the few days that we've just been here in Portugal. We've got some really exciting projects to be working on whilst we're here this year. Some bigger builds than we did last year. We're really excited for everything that's to come. Also subscribe so you stay up to date with us on all the projects that we're doing, but also follow us on Instagram at Honeymoon Campers, where we post everything more frequently and a little bit more in real time. See you next time.